many options, then why are you still single? If you had so many options, why are you still in front of this man trying to prove to him that you have so many options? Trying
Start over. Okay, all right, here we go.
to, then why are you still single? If you had so many options, why are you
Hold on.
is you do not have as many options as you say you do. Because if you had so many options, then why are you still single? If you had so many options, why are you still in front of this man trying to prove to him that you have so many options? Trying to throw in a man's face, say, oh, this ball player be in my DMs. Oh, this man with money be in my DMs. He be trying to talk to me. Baby, those are not options. Those are men that want to sleep with you. Those are two different categories, okay? And whether you know it or not, throw
Hold on, let me pause it right there. So she pretty much stated a good point that a lot of guys think about though, and we know, and then a lot of women don't really get. It's the difference between a guy that just wants to have sex with you, which most guys, I will say this though, most guys are scumbags, and most guys do the easy route of just telling a woman whatever she wants to hear to get what they want, especially when it comes down to getting sex. So, women, you can get a lot of guys that just make tell you whatever you want to hear just so that they can have sex with you. And a lot of guys are so afraid of jeopardizing the chances of having sex with you by telling you the truth. So, yes, a lot of guys will tell you what you want to hear, and you do have a lot of guys that sexually, want to have sex with you, but then still, most guys. One of my clients said something. I mean, it's straight old school. That she said she's the older lady. She's actually my oldest client. She's tough. This is Carolyn. She's 70 years old. She's tough. One of the sayings that she said was like, "These guys out here, they'll f a lizard if you hold it." Man, Carolyn, that saying is so funny, and that's why I say that it doesn't mean nothing by a man wanting to have sex with you. That don't mean nothing. I even tell guys that if a woman wants to have sex with you, that don't mean nothing. If a woman really likes you, she's gonna want to improve your life in some kind of way. She's gonna want to add value and do stuff to help you. So that's how you can tell, because that's the easiest thing a woman can do is just have sex with you, which requires no type of skill, no type of sacrifice, no nothing.
going in a man's face that other men want you does not make him more attracted to you. So if you have a trying man, take heed to that, because what you are being delusional about these other people actually wanting you and wanting to court you and wanting to
Uh-oh.
build with you is very
Oh, she said that word, delusional. Whew, what? So, I mean, it sounds so good coming from a woman's mouth, especially somebody who look good like her. She's also nice on the eyes, too. She got a nice little file cabinet, but man. But anyways, but
very unrealistic and it's very delusional. I don't mean this in no type of way, but what I'm saying is this imaginary unicorn man that you're looking for is not there. So do you have options? Sure, you have options to go sleep with a whole bunch of different men, but you not have options like you think you do as far as somebody taking care of you, somebody loving you, somebody appreciating you. It's not the same. Okay, all I'm saying is you do not have
hmm. Yeah, so yeah. So she's definitely on point. But one thing that I definitely want to go and say that she didn't go and mention is a lot of these women do have guys and they have options of guys that actually wanted to marry them and be with them, but they didn't want those guys. So they, overlooked those guys at the time. They wanted a bad boy. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. This is one of the ladies that I'm also going to talk about later on. She's a perfect example. Lori Harvey. She's a perfect example of one of the next clips that I'm gonna play. She's a woman that that she's desired. So yeah, so she pretty much dated this guy, dated that guy. She had a good guy like Michael B. Jordan, and he wanted to marry her, but she didn't want that. She didn't want a relationship with him like that. She wanted to, to be that it girl. So she had the option of being with him, but she passed over it because she didn't want it. She didn't want it, and she wants to live her best years by her just doing what she want to do. And yeah, so she's a perfect example of the next clip that I'm going to go and talk about. So this is a woman who's highly desirable.
10 a.m., hungover from the night before. I check my phone and send out several.
Okay, so basically, the first thing she said was that she actually woke up having a hangover from last night.
from the night
That's how she
before.
started her
I
day.
check my phone and send out several apology texts to the guys I flaked on last night. I spend the next 3 hours getting ready before I walk outside because you never know when you'll meet a professional athlete, famous musician, or generic rich guy. At 11 a.m., I drink my $32 matcha from Erewhon. After that, I do rigorous mat Pilates. Then I do a quick thirst trap, and my DMs are flooded with men I'll ignore and will never talk to. At 1 p.m., I have lunch with my sugar daddy. Up at 10
You see
a.m.,
that?
hungover.
You see
Up
that,
at 10
y'all?
a.m.,
Hold
hungover
on,
from the
hold on, y'all. So yeah, so you see that, y'all? So yes. So she gets all these guys in her DMs, and then yes, she likes the attention, but she has no interest in talking to the guys, and she don't respect them. So yeah, so she's a woman that she's desired. Yes, yes. A lot of guys, she's slim, she's fit, she's in LA. So so a lot of guys want to be with her sexually. So she's desired. Let me go back to the clip where she was talking about her sugar daddy. Yeah, it's like this is hilarious, but then a lot of women, this is pretty much the life that they actually want to live, and a lot of them are trying to be like this. But I had to give her this. So she is at least fit. So, and then that's one thing, So uh, it's like when a guy is tricking off, some of y'all might be upset at me, but when a guy is tricking off, he gonna trick off money on a fit woman. Yes, yes, he will. Yes, to be a hoochie, you need to have the body to be a hoochie. You should have the body to be a hoochie. So yeah, so here she is.
and will never talk to. At 1 p.m., I have lunch with my sugar daddy. I literally just have to talk to him. I got 600
Yep, and she telling the truth, the sugar daddy. But then still, at one point, she gonna have to do something to earn that money. So it's fun, this, that, ha ha ha. But he gonna still make her earn that money. She's still earning that money.
dollars and a free meal. And just like that, it's time for my daily reading. Then I matched with a random guy on Raya and he asked me to catch steak. My date didn't seem to know much about the car, so it's clearly rented. It's a nice car, but I've seen nicer. He takes me out to catch steak, which is a good place for a first date. The food was really great, but to be honest, I'm kind of sick of these men who think they can just buy me. But then some guy recognized him, which I guess is pretty cool. At around 10 p.m., he drops me off. Then he tries to make a move and I reject him. My whole life is bankrolled by different men. I can't lose all of that for this guy. I told him I can't do long distance. I live in the valley. And that's my day. Follow for more.
Yes, yes. Okay. So you see, y'all. So this is the woman that she's highly desired. So yeah. So she doesn't give the men no value. She just, she looks good. All the guys pretty much want to have sex with her, to giving her all this attention, validation, to giving her all of this. So this is once again a woman who's highly desirable. Now, on the other side of the coin, we're gonna look at a woman that's in demand.
Virgin?
Yes,
And how old are you?
I'm 21.
Why haven't you done the deed yet?
Hold on a second. Hold on, my audio. Hold on.
21.
Why haven't you done the deed yet?
The key to a strong society is family. And so, in my view, choosing
Hold
my
a second. So if you all didn't hear it though, she's actually a virgin. She's actually in Miami, and she's dressed like Pocahontas. Look at that. She dressed definitely. She has a dress on from pretty much from her shoulders going all the way down to her shins.
I'm 21.
Why
And
haven't
she's
you done the
21.
deed yet?
The key to a strong society is family. And so, in my view, choosing my future husband is like the most important decision I'll ever make. And I'm somebody that I know my heart and I know that I fall really hard when I meet somebody. So I want to retain some level of objectivity when I'm selecting a future partner. And I know that if I had sex with them, I would be completely imprinted on them. And instead of being like, okay, is this person, do they have the qualities that I'm looking for in a husband, or am I just making it work?
Is there any reason why you're dressed so modestly instead of revealing like most women tend to do when they come out to Miami?
It's respectful to others and to my future partner, and to myself to just cover.
Hold on a second. So this is an example of a woman that she's in demand. I'm not saying a woman has to be a virgin, but yeah, but so she's beautiful, she's articulate, she's well spoken, she has a nice body. Look, she got pretty skin, long, hair flowing down to the middle of her back. And she's in Miami dressed like that. So she stands out. I actually seen her on when I seen her on I seen her on what's the name show, Fresh and Fit. So man, this woman stood out from the rest of the women though. But yeah, so this is an example of a woman that sees high demand because she pretty much she's concerned with her image when it comes down to what her future husband would think. Look at that. That's rare. You don't hear women talking like that or moving like that. So that's an example of a woman who's in demand. And also she's fit too. So she's fit, and she has a nice body and she's not showing everything. She just and then what it is if guys actually do respect women like that. Even, a guy like myself, like I'm not waiting to have sex with nobody, but then still I respect that woman. I respect her morals, how she's talking, so she's respectable. I respect that. But yeah, yeah, pretty much, so that's the woman that's in demand. I think, that definitely does help, so woman image, your looks, and yeah, so she's young like that, and she has the right mindset. So I'm pretty sure, that somebody went, and snatched her up. Because also too, y'all, when the women say that they're single and then they're single by choice, that is not true because the kind of man that they want, if that man was to talk to them or get at them or seriously try to be with them, they would get with that guy. So they're saying that they're single by choice because they can't attract and get the kind of man that they want long term. So they just tell themselves that I'm single by choice, but that's all BS. She's not single by choice. So yes. But one aspect that definitely does help in both situations, the woman that got a fit, popping body, what the first thing that shows is that shows this woman is under some type of discipline. It shows that she's committed. It shows she got a certain amount of self control. And then and then that's her going against the masses because the average woman is the average black woman is 5'4" and 187 pounds. And the average, just a regular woman, is 170 pounds. So yes, so definitely, when a woman is fit, it says a whole lot about her. And yes, and definitely, yeah. So that is so true. So, if you all, start this over. So, if you all, I say to yourself that I had enough. You've been putting up your fitness journey for so long, and you're tired of waking up saying, "Man, this I'm getting bigger. I'm getting bigger. Life is keep getting more difficult. It's getting more tougher. I need to get my weight under control. I need to get my eating habits under control. I need some help. I need some professional help." And this is where I would come in. I have a system where I actually make my clients a custom meal plan and workout plan made just for them, where I can actually see my clients' macros and calories in real time, and I can make sure that they're hitting the right numbers. That's exactly why my clients right here are able to get those amazing results, because I hold them accountable to the highest level, and I get to see every day. I get to see what they ate, what they didn't eat. I get to see if they did their workout, if they didn't do their workout, and then I assist them either way. So this is what most people need. Most people need them a coach to bring the best out of them, because I realize that if I can't track my client's diet, it doesn't really matter how much they work out. They're not going to get in the best shape. So this is why my online clients are getting better results in my in-person clients that I have. So if you want to finally take your results to the whole next level, and you want to finally make that change, you can fill out my application in the description, and then I'm going to read the application. I'm going to go over it, and then I'm going to see that your program is a good fit for me. And yes, and if you also want to buy my bands, you all can get my bands. That definitely will help too. You can also get my book. You can support the channel. Also have memberships where you can also go and be a member, and I have special access and special footage for you and different gifts for you being a member. So yeah, so I want you all to like my channel, share this with a friend who needs some help, and I love you all, and I'll see you all next time.